Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial for this look. I don't even know what the heck it is, but I really like it, so let's get started. First, I'm going to take my Skin Iceland cleansing cloth, and I'm just going to use this to remove any excess makeup, dirt, and oil that is settling under my eye right now. Just that way I have a nice clean surface to start with. I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eye using the MAC NW20 Select Cover-Up. And then I buff it out with this e.l.f. brush that I just got. It's like $3 and it's amazing. It's very similar to the MAC brush that I always use. And then I'm just gonna use that same concealer I used under my eye as an under the eyebrow highlight. To prep my lid, I'm gonna use my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and then buff it in. Buff it in, buff it in. For the first eyeshadow color, I'm using this one from one of the Anastasia single shadows, and this color is Sienna, and I know like my brush is barely in it, but it's the one on the far right. It's a very warm, reddish, pretty brown, and I just put that directly in my crease and just do like a windshield wiper motion back and forth just to get it really blended and kind of smoky. Now I'm going to apply Sienna on my bottom lash line, and I'm using my new favorite bottom lash line brush. This is a MAC 213 brush. It's just amazing. I don't know why. Now to deepen up the outer crease, I'm gonna take another color from the Anastasia singles. This one's called Hot Chocolate. It's a very deep, warm brown. I'm using a MAC 217 brush, and I add it to the outer V of the eye, and then I also add it to the inner corner of the eye, just using that same MAC 213 brush. And I also put a little bit in the crease as well, but not as much as I did with the Sienna color. And then I'm going to add the Hot Chocolate color to the lower lash line as well. Now I'm taking MAC's Mixing Medium. This is really great for pigments. It just makes it stick to your lid. And I just lightly apply it to the center of the lid with my finger. Oh my God. My nails are so busted right now. Please don't judge me. So now I'm going to take the Mica Beauty Ultra Smooth eyeshadow. This is in the color Harlequin, and I'm gonna pop that directly onto the center of my lid where I did not put any eyeshadow yet, and I'm just using a flat brush to do that. And just because I wanted to kick it up another notch and make it even more like mermaidy and green and reflective, I'm taking this pigment from Inglot. It's number 45. This pigment is just amazing. I don't even know what it is. It's like the scales of mermaid tails. It's like the fairy dust from a mermaid tail. And then I just like to come back in one more time and buff everything together. So now I just curl my lashes, and I'm using this Model Co mascara. This one's called Volumize, very clever. This is my first time using it. I got it in my Ipsy bag this month, and I actually really loved it. It's a really smooth, buildable formula, and it didn't clump in my lashes, top or bottom, so I can't complain. Okay, so now I'm trying the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation. It's a mineral foundation and brightening serum in one, and I'm using the Perfecting Face brush, and I'm just squirting the foundation directly into the center of the brush. I'm using shade number 7, and I just start applying it on my cheek right here, and I actually really liked the formula. Like I said, this is my first time using it. I felt like the color was a little bit light for my taste. It actually did blend in with my face, but my face is a lot lighter than the rest of my body. So I mixed it with another one of my foundations, just that way I could get it all to mix together and look even. But I really did like the formula of this foundation, especially if you're looking for a nice, sheer, even coverage. And the brush was hella soft. It was like rubbing clouds on my face. So now to set underneath my eye area, I'm using my Kadar C2 yellow powder and an Up and Up brush that I got at Target, and I'm just lightly adding that underneath the eye area and areas that I would highlight. To set the rest of my skin, I'm using the Bare Minerals Perfecting Veil, And this one helps to blur any skin imperfections that you might have, and it just is a really nice way to set your makeup as well. One of my new favorite things I've been using is this from Girlactik. It's the Natural Face Glow, oh wait, no. What is it? Oh. It's bronzer. So this is the bronzer from Girlactik. It's called Cabo. This is also one of my favorites right now though. It's a very smooth, almost creamy, very non-orangey bronzer. So I'm loving this one right now. Now to contour, I'm gonna use Taupe from MAC. It's a little bit deeper than what I normally use, but I use it very sparingly. And then for a wash of color on the cheeks, I'm using Buff from MAC just because I have a pretty bold eye and I'm gonna have a bold lip too, so I didn't want anything too intense on my cheeks. And I'm using a crown brush to add it. And then for the highlight on my skin, this is the Girlactik Face Glow in the color Natural. It is literally just a glow to your skin. It's not very pigmented for me anyway. It pretty much blends in with my skin perfectly. So I add that pretty much like all over my forehead and basically just anywhere that I don't get oily. So I don't add it to my T-zone or my nose or my chin, but I do put it everywhere else. And then I'm going to add mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay, now for the lashes, I'm using these ones from Coco Lashes. These are the Goddess ones. They are dupes for House of Lashes in Iconic. And these ones are awesome. They are a little bit more difficult for me to put on just because the band is a lot thicker than what I'm used to. So it takes me a little bit of extra finagling, but I love the way they look. And because the band is a little bit thicker, it kind of looks like I'm wearing eyeliner on the top, even though I'm not. But I just add a little bit on the inner corner of the eye on the top lid, just that way it kind of looks like a continuous line and not, you know, just like a weird bald spot on my lid. But I left it eyelinerless on the bottom. And then for my lips, I'm gonna use this one. This is the world's tiniest lipstick. This is a Noya lipstick. It's very pretty. It's called Deeply in Mauve. It's a semi-matte cream finish lipstick. And as you can tell, it's super pigmented. I actually really love the color and I loved the finish of it. I just wanted something a little bit deeper for this look. So I came in with the Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Seduction. And I just added that directly on top and I just really love the way that it came out. It's still kind of mauve, but it's also on the deeper berry side. And then just to help polish up my hair a little bit, I'm taking this Ecru Acacia Protein BB Cream for my hair. And this is gonna repair, condition, and smooth your hair. And I just add it to my ends because my ends are like not the business right now. And then I just kind of like fluff my hair around and try to make it look more voluminous than it is, even though it's not. And then I wanted to brighten up the inner corners just a little bit. So I'm using the Mary Luminizer from the Balm just to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corners of the eyes. All right, so that wraps up this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching.